Dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. So now we will continue with the exercises that are from the chapter vocabulary, especially the words often confused. We have discussed how to distinguish these words, how to use them, where to use them, what are their respective meanings, how they are different in meanings but alike in pronunciation. We have discussed it thoroughly in our last class. So today we will solve these questions, and you can find here those words which already you have read in the previous chapter, in the previous page. There are some extras, of course, especially those you take note. Keep a note on these words, try to figure out sentences using these words. The more you use these words in your sentences, the better your skill will develop. So as we can see, the first example, that is, I cannot dash to your request. Request is a kind of proposal. So if you have to accept it, you need to accede to it. Accede to it. I told you earlier that accede means accept, means something that is beyond what is needed. Exceed, extras. Suppose this room exceeds the capacity, means there are 5 people who can be accommodated within the room comfortably, and now there are 11 peoples. So that's how the thing exceeds. But here nothing such thing is there. Here it is to agree to someone's request. So you have to write here accede, not exceed. ACCEDE is the correct answer. Then comes, does your expenditure dash your income? Here we are telling something that is beyond the limit, that is exceed, EXCEED. He was dash on Tuesday, BORNE. Now BORNE, this is the third form of bear, BEAR, something to carry, born. But born, yes, this is something that will go with it. This is the fittest one. He was born on Tuesday. The message was dashed to her by a courier. Now a courier carries something. That's where the thing is come, BORNE. From bear it is born, means it was carried by the courier. Next comes, he gave me a dash for ₹1,000. Check or check? Now CHEQUE, check, that is, it is associated with money. It is a certificate that tells how much amount is going to be deducted from a certain account, which is signed by the account holder. That data is there in that check, CHEQUE. So because money is mentioned here, ₹1,000, then it is better you do CHEQUE. Then comes, please dash these figures. CHECK, that should be the answer. Why is it so? Because CHECK means you need to revise, you need to scrutinize the thing. Please check these figures means you please make a scrutiny whether there is any fault or there are some faults. So you have to write there CHECK. You visit a doctor for checkup, means to find out if there is any fault there in your system. Next one, question number 7, that is, we must dash ourselves to the changes in society. So changes are happening, it is taking place. So what you have to do? You have to change yourself with the changes that are occurring in the society. So you have to adapt, means you have to make yourself adapted with the situation. Evolution should be there. during adaptation. This is the adaptation that because of which we are still alive, but the mighty dinosaurs, they are erased from the face of earth. So unless you are adapted, you cannot survive the changing situation. A cold wind dusts the whole night. Yes, so wind is blowing. Wind is blowing. Wind is blowing means B-L-O-I-N-G. So its past tense is B-L-E-W. So wind blew, B-L-E-W. Another blew, B-L-U-E, blew. This means the color. This is associated with the color. She looks her best when she wears blue clothes. Here we will write B-L-U-E. This is associated with the color. Do not dash your passport under any circumstance. Lose or loss. Now I told you that once you will start visiting schools will be opening for all of you. Right then I will be standing there by the gate with a huge wrench in my hand in order to tighten all those screws that have become loose, L-O-O-S-E, especially which are attached to your brain. So this is loose, L-O-O-S-E, something that is not tight. Another one is there, that is L-O-S-E, loss, which means you have lost it. Means you cannot find it. So what will be the best option for it? You are not able to find your passport. And you are advised not to lose your passport. Means you are advised to be in a state that you can always find your passport. You cannot lose it. That is L-O-S-E. He has got a dash tongue and hurts people with his gossip. Now that is called loose, L-O-O-S-E, loose tongue. Means tongue is not restrained. It is not reined properly, R-E-I-N-E-D, reined properly. Means the person who is speaking, he or she cannot keep secret. Always he or she tells those things which he or she is not supposed to do or is not supposed to tell. That kind of person is called loose tongue. Okay? So here L-O-O-S-E will be the correct answer. Then comes dash makes a man perfect. Remember all those things, that is all those things, I mean especially CE ending words like advice. These things, CE ending word, they are nouns. When the words are ending with CE, they are treated as noun. SE, they are verb. So advice, CE means a piece of advice, that is a noun. Advise, SE means someone is advising you to do something or not to do something. So here it is written that dash makes a man perfect. So something, a particular thing which is a noun, that makes a man perfect. That is P-R-A-C-T-I-C-E, practice. CE. But if I say, see the next one, we must dash what we preach. Means suppose I am telling you to do something that you must get up early in the morning, but I myself is getting up late. That will be a mockery of advice. So it is better that what I ask you to do, I have to be an example of that thing. Okay? That is why you have to practice what you preach. Practice here is verb, means SE. SE will be with it. The dash refused to admit the boy. Principal, P-A-L, A for, here P-A-L, if there is a, you have to think that this is a person. But if there is not a principal, then it will become your ideals. So here it is written that dash refused to admit the boy. So admission is done by principal, P-A-L, the head of the institution. His first dash is never to give in to injustice. Yes, his first principle means it is his ideals. He cherished this ideal that I am not going to avoid, or I should say skip, anything that is injustice. I must raise my voice against it. So this is my principle, that is what is written there. So here principle means P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, principle means this is your ideals. Then comes the country is death, health crisis. Means, yes, of course, experiencing health crisis. Something is going on right now. Okay. So experiencing health crisis and must immediately take steps to overcome it. Means something is going on. The country is facing something, it is undergoing a particular situation, which means this is some action which is continuing, which is progressing in the present. That's why we are choosing the present continuous tense. The country is experiencing, means the country is undergoing such situation. Hungry fox stalked the forest looking for dash. Prey, P-R-E-Y. I told you yesterday that once I become the tiger, you become my prey, P-R-E-Y. And at the same time you start praying, P-R-A-Y-I-N-G, before God, that you please save me from this predator, that is Suman sir. Okay? So here P-R-E-Y, pray, because fox is there and fox is hungry. It's searching for its food. Next one, you must dash every day for the welfare of your family and country. Remember, not only family, it's included your country too. Because unless country is healthy, your family cannot be. And the vice versa is also truth. So, you must pray, P-R-A-Y, means you must ask for something before God. That is praying. So that's how we have to complete all these questions. What you have to do, you try to make your own questions using the same homophones. All these homophones, you try to make your own question, own fill in the blanks, fill it up, or you send it to me, I will fill it up and you will check whether I am doing right or wrong. Okay? So that will be your homework for this chapter. Thank you very much, students. We will meet again.